Hey guys, it's Silver Seeker, and in today's video, as you can see, we have the screen down because we are doing another interview with a coin dealer. Now, we're going to do this one on the phone, of course. We're going to get him on the phone in a second. He knows we're about to call. We actually talked just a few minutes ago, and I told him I would do the start of the video, then give him a ring. But the reason we are interviewing this guy, I have known him for quite a long time, and he's been a coin dealer for a long time. And I figured, hey, why don't we get some inside perspective and what's going on with silver and gold in the market, and as well as what's going on with coins. Are coins weaker or coins stronger right now as a result of silver and gold going up and everyone's interest in silver and gold skyrocketing? We're going to ask him questions like that. One more thing, he did just start his own YouTube channel, him and his family. They call themselves the Coin Crew. And that's because they're a crew of people that, run this coin store, and they decided to start a YouTube channel. So I'm going to give him a call. His name is Keith. We'll get him on the phone here in just a second. But really quick, guys, we will put a link to his channel in the description below if you want to go over and check out his channel and show him some love. And also, if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe before we get started. All right, let's go ahead and get Keith on the phone.
This is Keith.
Hey, Keith, it's Seeker calling you back, man. I just kind of did a precursor, let everyone know why I was calling you and what we were going to talk about, and now I got you on the phone, so I just wanted to say, hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. How are you doing, Seeker?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So, guys, as I said, Keith actually just started a coin channel, and he is a coin dealer. He's been a coin dealer for a long time, someone I've known for a very long time as well. And Keith, the main thing we want to ask you, we're going to go into a couple of questions specifically about numismatics. So one thing I'll tell you about Keith is he is huge into beautiful coins. He loves slabbing absolutely gorgeous coins. He's always on the lookout for like the most beautiful of the beautiful. He's not as worried about how insanely rare a coin is as long as the thing is super, super pretty. And I know that's for a fact. But Keith, one thing I wanted to ask you, and I'm sure everyone here is wondering as well, what is the coin market like, the numismatic market like right now, with everyone so excited about gold and silver? What's the numismatic market like? Has it been weaker or stronger?
It's starting to pick up a little bit with the rise in the gold and silver prices. It's been a little soft the past couple of years, but I'm starting to see an uptick in consumption of the harder to get coins and the nicer quality coins.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because, I was at a coin show. Actually, I saw you at this coin show, and I noticed 80% of the business was bullion. Most people were just looking for bars and rounds and gold and, things like that. And that's what I noticed the most of. I mean, is that what you're seeing on your side, or?
I'm still seeing a lot of that on my side of the tables. However, the collector side, like I said, is starting to have an uptick. It had gotten real soft over the past 3-4 years. The buying has substantially decreased. The prices have decreased. But now what I'm starting to see is a slight increase in prices and a slight increase in volume. With the gold and silver being on a bull run here the past year or two, it's kind of hard to compete with that.
Right.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, in your business, do you do more gold and silver, or do you do more bullion?
I do about 50-50 in my business because, like you had said earlier, when I don't necessarily look for the rare coins, I look more for the really nice-looking coins. And to me, a good-looking coin is very important. But, again, with the rise of gold and silver pricing, it puts me about 50%. I'm about even.
Okay, so it's about 50-50. That's actually good to hear, because I've, like I said, when I was at that show, to me, it really did look like it was definitely weighted towards the bullion side. So I'm glad to hear that. I know I was at one guy's table who had a bunch of three-legged buffalo nickels, for example, and he said he hadn't sold one in a long time. And I was just wondering if that was just because the market was weak, or, what's going on with that.
Well, the three-legged buffaloes have never been a great seller. Everybody who wants one has usually got that particular coin. All these, I guess you could call them celebrity coins. Everybody who wants them, like the three-legged buffalo, the 55 double die, 09 SBDB, those are the coins everybody already has. So the only way you're going to be able to sell one of them is if you have a fresh, higher grade coin. Now, if you'd have noticed at that show, at my table, I was selling quite a few collectible coins to dealers and public alike.
Okay. Okay, well that's good. That's actually a term that I hadn't thought about in a while, but I have obviously heard before, and I've even used myself. Celebrity coins. That's I need to use that more often because I almost forgot that existed. But I mean, honestly, that is what it is. So you're like your 72 DDO cent, your 55 DDO, your 09 SVDB, your
those are celebrity cents.
Right.
Those are celebrities. Everybody knows about them.
Right.
I refer to a coin that everybody knows about as a celebrity coin. It's like an actor, you got your A actors and your B actors. Everybody knows all the A actors, but they don't know the B actors.
Right.
Everybody knows your celebrity coins, but they may forget about something like, 1969 S double die. That's not a common coin among most people, but it's there, and it's darn near a celebrity coin, but not everybody knows about it, so it doesn't quite get there.
It became more of a celebrity coin more recently. I know you're just now getting into the YouTube scene, but about a year back, someone actually found one coin roll hunting, like that's part of this community.
A fellow dealer of mine found one about 7-8 years ago. He bought a bag of pennies, 69 S pennies. He found one, sold it on Heritage for $125,000.
Oh, can you imagine?
It was amazing.
Can you imagine?
That has got to be the find of a lifetime. Yeah, I've never been that lucky.
No, I think I'd have a heart attack if I ever had something like that happen to me. Wow, I
have a sealed bag of 1972 Philadelphia cents. I am debating and have been debating for over a year whether to crack it or not.
Is that a full bag, like $50 face, like 5,000 coins?
It is it's a full sealed bag.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe someday I might crack it and search it on YouTube. I don't know.
That would be an interesting video. It'd take a long time to go through those. I mean, that'd be a project. That'd be a project.
It would definitely be a project, and obviously it'd be something I would have to speed up and stuff because that would take hours to go through. But yeah, that is something I'm thinking about doing.
I tell you what, I'd be interested in seeing that one. As far as gold and silver are concerned, what do you think it's going to do? Like, obviously we're in a bull run. It's been in a bull market for a couple of years, but we're really into like a huge bull run right now. Do you think it's still going to go for a while, or what's your thoughts on this?
Well, my thoughts on the market is, I mean, I'm pretty bullheaded, I guess you could say. I think in the long run, and as I've said in several of my videos, I'm not a financial analyst, so what I say can't be held against me, so to speak.
Yeah,
it's just my opinion, and that's all it is. But I think we could shoot up to about 40 by the end of the year, and I think gold could touch 2,500. But in the meantime, what I think is going to happen is what we've seen this past week. I think we're going to go up and down a couple dollars at a time on silver, and I don't think people should get scared of that. If you don't have any, I think you should buy some. And with gold, you're seeing the same thing. I mean, gold went up as high as 2,089 in overnight trading last week. I think it was Thursday, Friday, I'm not sure which day. But then it fell all the way down into 1,800 range, and then it's back up to over 2,000, and now it's sitting around 1920, 25.
Yeah, wow.
But I think the long run, as the governments, all the governments in the world, the sovereign nation, so to speak, print more fiat currency, gold and silver have nowhere but to go up. And with silver getting in the mainstream mind as more of a monetary unit, that's really going to help it out a lot because it's been in a sentimental state for so long. People have never looked at silver like it's money.
Right.
And now the general public is starting to look at it like that.
Agreed. I absolutely look at silver as money. Anytime that I'm selling any of my silver, I'm just looking to buy more of it. It's not something I want to be without, if you will. I feel safer with silver than I do money in the bank. I really do. But
for the people that are in the market, that's definitely most of their thoughts. I mean, you do have a couple people out there that are just buying and selling, wanting to make money. But then you have other people out there, such as myself, that I'm just buying it to hold it against inflation. Because you can go back all the way to 1965, and you could have a 1964 and a 65 quarter and kept both of them. In 1965, that quarter bought you a gallon of gas.
Yep.
Now you come up to the day with that 25 cents, that 1965 quarter, that ain't gonna get you no gallon of gas.
Nope.
However, that 1964 quarter, it gets you almost 2 gallons of gas. So even though silver, in terms of inflation, isn't where it should be, because in all relativity, if you go back to the Dow and gold back in 1929, today silver should be sitting around $68. However, it's not. But when you go back to 64 and think of how much a silver quarter could buy, today it can buy you more. So in terms of the rate of inflation, it's done better.
Right, it's done better
Gold
than inflation.
Has done better. And gold has done better. Now, if by chance silver or gold just plummets, I don't think it will happen. But if it does, what do you think is going to happen to the rest of the world? Everything else is going to go down in price.
Right.
It's inevitable. It's just a simple law of economics.
Okay, that's fair. When you mentioned that if we went back to 29, if it kept up with, it should be like $69 an ounce. What do you think about like with silver right now? So if you look at like the U.S. debt clock, for example, back in 29, we'll go back to that year because you brought it up. Back in 29, whenever we produced a dollar, we had to have $1 worth of silver to back that dollar.
That is correct.
Today, if you look at how much money has been produced or created out of thin air by the U.S. Or by the fiat currency system, by the Fed, if you look at that number and you compare it to the amount of silver that we have mined, we have produced 1 ounce of silver for it's like $4,030 that we have created.
That's the difference. That's the difference in the fiat currency versus the hard asset currency.
Right, but that's insane to think about. We couldn't create $1 without having $1 worth of silver to back it. Now we're creating $4,000 for every ounce of silver we create. I mean, that's insane, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's totally insane. It just doesn't jive.
Right.
So when you look at those numbers, it's like, why is silver and gold not higher? You hear people saying, "Oh, gold should be 10,000, gold should be 15,000." I don't really see it ever getting there. For maybe not in my lifetime, but then again, it could. But for it to be that high, for gold to get up to that 10, 15,000 range, could you imagine what the price of product is going to be like? It's like the minimum wage thing. Everybody fought for $15, and now your products are costing so much more.
And
it would be the same way.
And I've had that argument before. I've told people, I said, silver might go 40, silver might go 50, but if we ever hit a number that there's people on YouTube that predict silver to hit $250, $300 an ounce. I'm like, if it ever hits that number, there's more reasons than just silver going up. Like if silver ever hit $250, $300 an ounce, you better have it because that it's because our dollar completely crashed. I personally can absolutely see $50 an ounce silver just out of normal trading. I personally can't see $300 silver. I can't see $300 silver without a complete dollar crash, like our dollar just completely going down the toilet.
What I can see with silver is I can see the 50 like you, and I can even go as far as seeing the 100. But I also feel if it gets to that 100, it's going to do the same thing it did in 2011. Everybody's going to start selling, and you know what happens when too many people start selling of any product, it starts driving the price down.
Right.
It's like what was it in the mid to late 1800s? Alcoa was the mass producer of aluminum. Aluminum used to cost more than gold. They found out a way to produce it, and now look at it. Yeah, aluminum's under $1 an ounce.
Wasn't it? It wasn't. So they were able to mine aluminum, if I remember this correctly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I read about this a while back. They could mine aluminum, but they didn't have a good way to process it.
That is correct.
Right, and they found a way to process it. Now all of a sudden they have it. It's nothing. So
that was what drove Alcoa to the size of their company. Is they sat there and they figured out a way to process it, and it drove the price down. And they didn't drive it down immediately when they figured it out. It's like any other thing. It's like the electronics division. You had DVDs come out at $600-$800 a pop, and now you can get them for $20-$30. they brought that price of the aluminum down over time, and in the process of that, bringing it down over time, they was able to make a lot of money. And I'm sure they bought silver and gold too. Every large company has a good holding of silver and gold. They're not stupid.
Right.
Everybody knows gold and silver is currency. We just want the general public to know this also.
Agreed. And gold and silver, not only is gold and silver a currency, but it's a currency that just can't be infinitely produced by adding a zero to a line in a computer program. It's not even hard to do it anymore. At least back in the day, they had to print the money. They don't even have to do that anymore. They just put a zero on a computer line, really. I
caught an article the other day on, I don't remember exactly where it was. Warren Buffett. This guy is so against gold. I mean, you could hear him 2 years ago saying, I'm never buying gold. And you know what he did?
What's that?
He bought some gold mining stocks. 5.2 million shares. I think it was Barrick Gold or something.
Uh-huh.
A mining company.
Right.
Because the guys who have the money, guys like Warren Buffett and all these big guys, they know what's going on with our currency. They're going to go and put their money where they think it's the best bet. That stock shot up over 10% when news of him purchasing it. He didn't buy physical gold, but he bought into the gold market by buying into that mining company.
And their stock shot up 10%?
They were up 10% the very day he bought it.
Imagine being so influential that you just create money by buying it. It's just, wow.
Now, I don't know the true story if he had actually bought it beforehand.
Right.
And then said he was going to buy it. I don't really know all the facts about that. But yes, you're right. When someone is so influential and they sit there and go, I'm buying this much. And it was, I think I was on the phone reading Google News or something. I get that on my phone. And that's where I seen the article, I believe. And I've read 3 or 4 different articles. I think it was even on Kitco also.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So what made you decide to start a YouTube channel?
What made me decide to start a YouTube channel? That is a very interesting question. Well, as you know, I love coins. I own a coin shop. And in light of that, I wanted to share some of our personal collections, some of the collections as we buy them in the store. And how we're going to do that is, as we share this stuff, we're going to be trying to give education knowledge on different series of coins. And that's pretty much what, how, and why we've started.
That's
just
awesome.
To educate people and show them what I love, and hopefully they'll grow to love it too.
I think they will. I mean, there's a pretty big community of coin enthusiasts, if you will, or numismatics that are on YouTube. And I started a few years back, and my channel started to grow pretty well, and I'm sure yours will as well. So as long as the content's there, that's the big thing. So as a coin dealer, what do you think? How do I ask this question? I had this in my head earlier. As a coin dealer, what do you think is missing from YouTube right now?
What do I think is missing from YouTube?
Right. Yeah. As a coin dealer,
more educational videos. You have a few guys out there doing education. I think letting the general public know more about coins. I guess you could say it's like driving a car. You, I, and several other people, we all know about coins. So we're going to just drive down the road straight, more or less. But what about the people that have never been into coins? They need education on how to get into it, what to buy, how to buy it. Is it good to buy silver or gold now, or should I wait? I think education and teaching people how and what to buy would be great.
Okay. And speaking of YouTube, I said this before we called you on the video. Obviously, you just started a YouTube channel about a month ago. You're over 100 subscribers. And
we are.
Yeah, congratulations. Good start.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I think you're doing your 100 subscriber giveaway next week. You're going to give away a silver eagle and do a coin roll hunt or something?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a $50 coin roll hunt on August the 26th. So anybody who goes to the video that we put up, 8/18, and comments on it, will have instructions on how to do it, how to enter.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to be giving away anything we find in those rolls also.
Awesome. So Silver Eagle and anything you find in your rolls, that could be fun.
Yeah, we started our channel July 13th, and in recognition of it being just over a month and the year 2020, we have decided to give away a 2020 Silver Eagle. Those command a little bit higher premium than the other years right now.
Yeah, I've noticed that they're going like plus, I don't know, +8, +9. What are they doing?
Well, the last ones I bought were plus 850.
Oh my gosh! So I was right there. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead."
Yeah, you was there. I had to buy 100 of them to get them at that low of a cost.
Gosh, premiums are nuts, and they just really. I just saw a video pop up. I haven't even watched it yet. I'm assuming that it's an article that the U.S. Mint just increased the premiums from them on Silver Eagles. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that, but I can see how that's going to trickle down to the mid-cap dealers such as myself. I mean, I'm not a direct bullion dealer, but I do buy from the bullion dealers.
Right. Yeah.
And
I mean,
it will have an increase in prices.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't even watched the video, nor have I seen an article on it, but I just saw the title of a video that popped up on my phone, and that was the title of the video, is that the U.S. Mint's increasing the premium. So I'll have to go check that out later. That's interesting. All right. Well, it's been a little over 20 minutes, so we should probably wrap this up because people will probably get bored of listening to us talk. But I did want to quickly.
Always great to talk about silver and gold.
Oh, I don't get me wrong. I agree. I'm just saying I don't want people to lose too much interest. But I just wanted to.
That's true.
I just wanted to say, thanks for taking the call and doing the interview with me. And like I said, guys, Keith has a coin channel just started over a month ago, so make sure you check it out. We'll put a link down in the description below. Go show him some love, and don't forget about that giveaway that he's doing next week. Other than that, did you want to say anything to everyone, Keith?
Yeah, the name of our channel. The name of our channel is Coin Crew, and we would love to see, and we would appreciate any support. Seeker, like always, it's great talking to you as well.
All right, man. Thank you. You have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. Well, again, that was Keith from the Coin Crew, and he owns a coin shop and is starting a YouTube channel. So, like I said, go check him out. Other than that, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate talking to you, and we will see you in the next one. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I do hope that you enjoyed the video. If you guys are new here, before you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future notifications and videos when I upload them. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my awesome channel members on the right hand of the screen right now. Thank you guys for making videos like this possible. We will see you next time.